In this video, I'm going to give you a complete beginner-friendly tutorial on how to use HeyReach to run LinkedIn campaigns. So you will see how to connect and set up your LinkedIn account, how to find and import leads, how to launch and manage your campaigns, and how to handle all your replies directly inside HeyReach. So basically, I will cover everything you need to start sending LinkedIn messages and book sales calls with your ideal customers. Let's start. All right, so the first thing we need to do is to create an account. So if you want to create an account on HeyReach and get the best available deal, you can click in the first link in the description and then you will be on this page. Once you are on this page, you just need to go here on top and click on Start for free. Then here we need to give our first name, last name, company name, email address, and create a password. Then, once you filled all the informations, we need to click on Start your 14-day free trial. All right, so now I'm connected to HeyReach, and the first thing I want to show you is how to navigate in HeyReach. So basically, if you want to see all the HeyReach features, you just need to go here on the left and click on the feature you want to use. So here, for example, we are in dashboard, and basically on this screen, you can see all the details of your campaigns. So for example, you know the number of connections you've sent, number of connections accepted, the number of messages you sent, replies, and so on. Then here you have a LinkedIn accounts, and basically on this page, you can connect all your LinkedIn accounts. Here you have leads, and this is basically where you can upload your list of leads. Then you have My Network, and on this page, you will get all the people who are connected with you on LinkedIn. So basically, it's the people who are in the first degree connection with you. Then you have one of the most important features, campaigns, and on this page, you will be able to create and manage all your campaigns. The next feature is very useful. It's called Unibox, and basically with this feature, you have all your replies from all your LinkedIn accounts in just one place. So you can basically get all the messages from all your LinkedIn accounts and you can reply directly into HeyReach. So basically what's interesting with this feature is that you don't waste your time to go on each LinkedIn account, check if you have some replies, and then reply on LinkedIn. Because with this feature, you can do all of that in just one place. And finally, the last thing you have here is integrations. And basically, you can connect the software you want. For example, you can connect Make, Zapier, you have Pipedrive, Close, and much more. On the bottom left of your screen, you have all your notifications and you have your settings. All right, so now that you know how to navigate in HeyReach, it's time to connect our first LinkedIn account to HeyReach. So for that, we go here in LinkedIn accounts. If you want to connect your LinkedIn account, you just need to click on Connect Accounts. And here you have the choice on how to connect your LinkedIn account. So you have this one, Infinite Login, and basically you need to give your LinkedIn credentials plus a two-factor authentication. So basically with this option, you won't get any disconnections issues. Then you have credentials login. So basically you just need to give your login and password to connect your account on HeyReach. And finally, you have login with extension. So you need to install the HeyReach extension, and basically you can connect your LinkedIn account with the Chrome extension. For this tutorial, because I want to keep it very simple, I will use credentials login. Okay, now I need to give my LinkedIn email address and my LinkedIn password. Then here, select which conversations to load into HeyReach. So basically you have two choices. You can track and import all your LinkedIn conversations, or you can track only conversations started from HeyReach. So if you manage your own LinkedIn accounts, I recommend you to use track and import all LinkedIn conversations. But if you connect the LinkedIn of your sales reps, or if you have someone who manage your unified inbox, I recommend you to use track only conversations started from HeyReach. And for this tutorial, I will use the second option, track only conversation started from HeyReach. finally, you need to select your country. This question is very useful for the safety of your LinkedIn account because HeyReach will use a proxy in your country to perform all the actions they need to do. So in my case, I'm in France, so I select France. Then we click on Connect Account. Now we have to wait a little bit and our LinkedIn account will be connected. All right, so my account is almost connected to HeyReach. As you can see here, I just need to give a PIN that I've just received on my phone. So I check my phone and here I need to enter the PIN. So in my case, I need to give a 6-digit verification code. And now I click on Submit. As you can see, my account is now connected to HeyReach. The status is available. Here you have the sending limits, and of course you can configure your limits. So for example, you can say that the maximum connection request a day is not 25, but 20. So you can modify what you want, and then you go here on the bottom right of your screen and you click on Save Setting. If you click here on the 3 dots, you have more options. So of course you can disconnect your account, you can resync. So if you have some problems, it might be useful to try to resync your LinkedIn account. Of course, you can configure your sending limits. You can configure your working hours. If you are more advanced and you want to use your own proxy, you can configure your proxy. And if you want to modify your inbox privacy configuration, you just need to click on it. What's very useful when you do some outreach is to configure the working hours. So let's click on it. And here what you can do is to select when your message will be sent. By default, as you can see, it's from Monday to Sunday. And I don't want to send messages on Saturday and Sunday. And let's say that I don't want to send messages Friday afternoon. So I just need to move this on the left and yeah. Here it's perfect. Of course, don't forget to take care of the time zones of the people you want to reach out to. So in my case, it's Cairo, Athens, but you can select the time zone you want to use. So in my case, if I want to reach out to people who are based in France or in the same time zone as me, I need to use Paris, Berlin, like this. And finally, once you've updated what you need to go here on the bottom right of your screen and click on Save Settings. So don't forget to click on Save. Now, if you want to connect additional LinkedIn accounts, you just need to go here and click on Connect Account and do that over and over until you reach the number of LinkedIn accounts you want to connect. Just to give you a little bit of context, before this YouTube channel and my SaaS Give Me Needs, I had with Greg a LinkedIn outreach agency. And basically, we used HeyReach a lot to manage all the LinkedIn accounts of our clients. And at the peak of our agency, we had here more than 20 LinkedIn accounts connected to HeyReach. So if you have multiple LinkedIn accounts, you can do that because HeyReach is built for this. Now that we've connected our LinkedIn account, we want to create our first campaign. So if you want to do that, you need to go here and click on campaigns. On this page, we click on Start New Campaign. And now I need to give a name for my campaign. So what I like to write here is the people I want to target. So let's say that I want to target people who are head of sales in a company headcount between 500 to 1,000 people. And let's say that I only want to target people who are based in New York. So I write New York. Then I click on Create. The first step when you create a campaign is to give a list of leads. So here you can select the list of leads you want to reach out to. And here you can basically select the list you want to use. So because I don't have a list now, I need to click here on Create Empty List. Here I need to give a name for my list and I will use head of sales in a company headcount between 500 to 1,000 people and I want people based in New York. Like this, perfect. Now I click on confirm. And now, as you can see, we have a list of leads. So head of sales in a company headcount between 500 to 1,000 people based in New York. And here you have the number of leads you have in this list. If you want to add some leads in this list, you need to go here and click on this button. Or what you can do is to go here on the left of your screen, you click on leads, and here you have your list of leads, head of sales, and so on. So what we want to do is to add some leads in this list. So for that, we just need to click on the list, and here we click on add leads. With HeyReach, you have multiple choices when you want to import some leads. And the one I want to use is to import leads from CSV. And I will use Give Me Leads to export leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And then I will import this list of leads directly in HeyReach. So let's click on Continue. And here on this page, you can upload your list of leads. All right, so I'm currently on a LinkedIn Sales Navigator. It's basically an access to the LinkedIn database. And now if I want to identify some leads, I need to click here on Lead Filters. And now on this page, I have on the left all the filters I can use to find my ideal clients, and on the right part of my screen, I will have the people that match my filters. So I said that I want to target people with the current job title head of sales. Then the company headcount is between 500 to 1,000 people. And finally, the last filter I want to use is geography, because I want people based in New York. And then I click on include. As you can see with these three filters, so head of sales in a company headcount between 500 to 1,000 people and people based in New York, I have 108 results. And as you can see, we have people who are head of sales, head of sales, head of sales, and that's exactly what we want. Now, if you want to export these people, unfortunately, you can't do that natively with Sales Navigator. And for that, you need to use a tool like Give Me Leads to export the data from LinkedIn Sales Navigator and give you all the information you need in a CSV file. So if you want to try Give Me Leads, you can click in the first link in the description. Then you create your Give Me Leads account, and then you will be on this page where you need to connect your LinkedIn account. So here you click on Connect LinkedIn account. Here you need to enter your credentials, so email, password, and then you click on Login. Then if you want to export your leads in just one click from LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you need to install the Chrome extension, and you will get a button like this one where all you need to do is to click on Extract Leads to be able to extract your leads. So now we click on Install Extension. Here we click on Add to Chrome. And finally, add extension. Now, when you go back on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you just need to reload the page and you will see a button like this one, Extract Leads. So once you are happy with your search, you know that you want to export this list of people, you just need to click on Extract Leads. Then you will be redirected to your Give Me Leads account. Then you click on Continue. And here you click on Save and Export. On this pop-up, you can give the number of leads you want to export. So for this tutorial, let's say that I want to export 60 leads. And finally, I just need to click on Export Leads. So as you can see, the export is currently running, and I will just rename my export. So head of sales in a company headcount between 500 to 1,000 people based in New York. And now I just need to wait a few minutes to get my export done. All right, so my export is done. And now if I want to access my file, I just need to click here. And here I click on Download CSV. So here is my list of 60 leads, perfect. And now, as you can see, we have some informations that we can use for our LinkedIn outreach. So we have the first name, last name, LinkedIn URL. If you want to send some cold emails, you have the verified emails of your leads. You have the job title, location. And here you have some LinkedIn information. For example, the connection degree with the lead, if the lead is premium or open. You have the headline, and you have much more information like the company name, company website, company location, company industry, and much more. When you export your leads with Give Me Leads, you don't need to waste your time to clean the data because we already do it for you. So for example, for the first name, last name, and company name, we make sure you don't have a rocket emoji in the first name or last name, and you don't have any problems with capital letters. Now, the second thing we do with Give Me Leads is to check for every single lead if they perfectly match your filters. So here on the left, you have a column called filters. And basically, if you have a valid here, it means that the lead perfectly matches all your filters. But if I scroll a little bit, you will see that some leads don't match perfectly my filters. So here, for example, we have invalid. And why this lead is invalid? It's because it's the wrong company size. You have invalid job title too. So for example, let's check Alex. And his job title is Senior Director of Sales. And basically, that's not exactly what we want because we want people who are head of sales. So what's interesting with this feature is that you don't waste your time to manually check each lead because you have the informations here on the left, and then you can decide to either keep the lead. For example, for this lead, I mean, we can reach out to him because Senior Director of Sales, it's almost head of sales. Or if you don't want to reach out to a lead, you just need to remove it from your list of leads, and at least you only reach out to people you want to reach out to. Okay, now that we have this list of leads, we want to upload it directly into HeyReach. And for that, we need to move on HeyReach. On this page, I just need to click on Upload Spreadsheet, find my list of leads in my computer, and then upload it in HeyReach. Now, what we need to do is to map the column headers that we have in our list of leads with the HeyReach variable. So here, for example, you have the LinkedIn profile URL. So it's a variable from HeyReach, and we want to map it from LinkedIn URL from the list of leads. So just make sure that you have all the information you need. For example, this one, first name, is very useful. So double check that everything is fine. And then what you need to do is to click here on select a list to import to. And here we need to select our list, so head of sales, in a company headcount between 500 to 1,000 people based in New York. And now all I need to do is to click on import. And now, as you can see, I have my list of leads in HeyReach. And now what I want to do is to reach out to these people. Now what we need to do is to go here in campaigns. And here we click on the campaign we want to start. So this one. Now here, select the list of leads you want to reach out to. It's this one. And now, as you can see, we have 60 leads in this list of leads. If you want to exclude some people from your campaign, you can select an exclude list, for example, your customers. Then you have some exclude options, but for this tutorial, it's not useful. And now I need to click on continue. All right, so now on this page, I can select the LinkedIn accounts I want to use. So if you have multiple LinkedIn accounts, you can select them all. And in my case, for this tutorial, I have just one LinkedIn account. So I select my LinkedIn account and then I click on continue. If you target people with a specific time zone, don't forget to click here on set working hours. And basically, because I want to target people who are based in New York, I need to modify my time zone. So in my case, because I reach out to people who are based in New York, I need to select the good time zone. So this one. And now don't forget to save your settings by clicking here on Save Settings. So with these settings, we know that we reach out to these leads at a good timing and not during the night. Okay, now let's click on continue. And now on this page, we will build our sequence. So here you have two choices. The first one is to import from templates, or what you can do is to do it from scratch. And for this tutorial, I will do it from scratch by clicking here on add action. So the first step of my LinkedIn campaign is to send a connection request. On top here, I can write a note for my connection request. Honestly, I don't recommend you to write a note in your connection request because you will get lower acceptance rate. One useful feature is that if the lead doesn't accept your connection request, HeyReach will automatically withdraw the connection request after a certain amount of days. So by default, it's 25 days. And why it's useful to do that? Because it's more safe for your LinkedIn account to not have a lot of pending connection requests. So just keep 25 days, it will be perfect. And then you just need to click on save. All right, so here we have our connection request. And once the connection request has been accepted, we wait, let's say 2 days. And now what we want to do is to send a LinkedIn message. So here we click on send message. And now we have to write our message in this field. So what I want to do is to say hi first name. And if you want to use the first name variable, you just need to go here and click on first name. Then I just want to ask a very simple question. Do you use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to export leads? So you see that it's a very simple question because I want it to be as simple as possible for the lead to reply, because it's a yes or it's a no, and you don't need to think that much to reply to this message. If you want to split test your message, you just need to click on add message variation and you can try a different message. But for this tutorial, I want to keep it as simple as possible and just use one message. Then what we need to do is to write a fallback message. And basically a fallback message is useful if you use a variable, because if you don't have the first name for a lead, then you need to send the fallback message without variables in it. So the fallback message is the same as this one, but I've just removed first name. Now we click on save. All right, so now we send the connection request. Once the connection request has been accepted, we wait 2 days. We send our first message. And now what I want to do is to send one follow-up. So I wait 3 days, then I click on save. And now I want to send my first follow-up. So for that, I click on send message. And here I just write quick follow-up. Then I click on save. All right, so here we send one connection request, one message, and one follow-up. And for this tutorial, let's say that it's perfect. So now what we need to do is to go here and click on end, because what we do is we send the connection request, we wait 5 days, and after 5 days, I consider that the lead will not respond. So I just click on end here. Perfect. And same here, I click on end. Of course, you can add more steps. For example, you can send more follow-ups, or you can just visit the profile. But for this tutorial, I want to keep it simple. Then once you're ready, you just need to go here and click on continue. Now on this page, you can review your campaign. Once you're ready and you want to start your LinkedIn campaign, you just need to click on launch campaign and your campaign will start. Now, if I go back in campaigns, you see that my campaign's head of sales and so on is currently running. And that's exactly what we want. If you want to edit your campaign, you just need to click on it. And here on top, you can edit your campaign. Just to let you know that you have to pause the campaign to edit your campaign. Now that you know how to launch your campaign in HeyReach, you will get some replies from your leads. And now if you want to manage all your replies from all your LinkedIn accounts, you have something on HeyReach that you can use and it will make your life easier. So if you want to see and manage all your replies in just one place, you have this feature here called Unibox. And basically with this feature, you can see and reply to all your leads in just one place. So here you will have all the list of the people who replied. So in my case, for this tutorial, I have just one lead, so Grégoire, my co-founder. And here in the middle of the screen, you have all the discussions with the lead. On the right part of the screen, you have some informations about the lead. So what's very good with this feature is that you have all the discussions with your lead, and you can, of course, reply directly to your lead. So you don't need to go on LinkedIn, select the good LinkedIn account, and then reply to your leads, because here you can do all of that in just one place. So for example, I can send a message. So I will write, "Are you available for a quick demo?" Then I press enter and my message will be sent. And here, as you can see, my message has been sent. Now, if you want to get more replies and add more personalization in your message, you can go here and click on plus. And here you have the options to send a photo or a video, attach a document, or record a voice message. So let's try record a voice message. "Hi Gregoire, I was wondering if you saw my message. Have a nice day, bye-bye." And then we press send. And now, as you can see, we were able to send a voice note, which will help for better reply rate. One thing that might help you to better manage all your replies in HeyReach is to add a tag for each discussion. For example, if a lead is interested, we want to add a tag interesting. So let's click on edit tag and then create tag. And basically, we want to create 5 or 6 tags to better identify at which date is the lead. So here I have to give a tag name and a color. So let's say interested, and then we put it in green, and then we click on create tag. And now when the lead shows some interest, we just need to go here on edit tag, and then we select interested. And now you see that the lead Gregoire David is now interested in green. So I will add some more tags. For example, not interested. So create tag. And now, as you can see, we have 2 tags. So interested, not interested. You can have one more like you need to follow up, or you can even say this is a very warm lead. So now I'm gonna create these 2 new tags. So I've just added 2 more tags, warm leads in red because I want to see it, and wrong timing in blue, and it means that I need to follow up the lead. And basically with these tags, you can filter your lead. So you have to go here to search for specific leads. Then you click on this button, and here you can say, okay, I just want to see people who are interested or warm leads. And then you click on apply. And on the left, you will have all the leads with the tag interested or warm leads. So basically with this Unibox feature on HeyReach, you can manage multiple LinkedIn accounts, and you can see that managing all your replies will not take that much time, and you can see your warm leads and so on. So it's very convenient, and I like this feature a lot actually. Now the last feature I want to show you is integrations. So you click on integrations, and basically you can connect the tool you want with HeyReach. So you have, for example, Clay, you can connect a webbook, or you can even connect Zapier, Make, Breakhold, Slack, HubSpot, and much more CRM. So basically what you can do is to connect HeyReach to your CRM, for example, HubSpot, and you will get all the information you have on HeyReach directly in your HubSpot CRM or the CRM you use. So this is the end of this HeyReach tutorial. Now, if you want to try HeyReach for free, you can click in the first link in the description. And if you want to see how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find your best leads, you can click somewhere on the screen. I wish you a nice day, and I see you in the next video. Bye-bye.